I'm sorry, I'm just watching my cat trying to climb up my ceiling because there is a spider on the wall and it's driving him insane.
What? Oh, God.
He's just standing on the back of the chair, legs all the way up.
Oh my
Baby.
lord.
It's
I'm
a
surprised he
spider.
hasn't interrupted you while recording it.
He
I don't
tries.
think we've had any Bart cameos. He doesn't like screaming.
He doesn't like to scream because I normally do not record around his feeding times because if I recorded when he was hungry, he would kill me.
You know, I think it's really funny whenever you talk about how stupid your sweet little baby boy is, because I always think of orange male cats as being sort of like peak dumbass, but
No, black cats are also pretty dumbass.
black cats have a sort of special dumbassery that's, I think, seems to primarily be driven by a desire to kill.
Right. Like
I don't know if other black cats are as murderous as Bart.
I think Bart is a special kind of dumbass that I have not encountered in any other black cat.
He's a barbarian.
He's a barbarian.
Fuck.
Okay. New name edition just dropped.
What is he? I think he has like 17 names now. We just keep passing him on.
It's what he deserves.
It's funny. Mm-hmm. What is it right now?
Okay, so he is the Lord Bartleby Bartholomew Barbarian Orzhov, the Margrave of Texas.
God.
I don't know how he would tolerate it, but I would love to see your cat in a little bow tie.
He would eat me.
Like a little
Does he wear a
gentleman.
collar at all? Or is he naked?
He's always naked.
Oh,
Ooh,
no collar.
scandalous.
Yes. Yes. The reason he is naked is because if I put a collar on him, he takes the collar off.
I guess Dora was over from home for the past while, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, if he manages to get out, it's because I let him out.
Yeah.
Which, if
That's
I
so
did,
funny.
he would leave a actual tangible mark on the local ecosystem.
Yeah. He wants to kill so bad.
There were
It
just
seems-
a pair of mourning doves on the balcony, and I watched him just put his little hands up.
It's so funny. We have all these bunnies in our yard, and Maisie does not seem to notice them, which is so funny. Because she loves to notice when we have deer in our yard, but is also too pansy to actually do anything. Like, if she sees a deer and you like open the door to let her out, she'll stand in the door and bark at them. Like, and usually when something's out there that she wants to yell at, she cannot wait to piss bolt out the door and chase it. Deer, she's like, social distancing.
Aren't they like way
I'm
bigger
practicing
than her?
social. Yes, like it is that is way bigger than her.
Yeah,
but
because
she
she's like a
also
lap dog.
She still hates. Yeah, she's about 20 pounds. I always remember
She
the
would
first
die.
time. Yeah, she would die. The first time she ever saw horses was when we took her to Mackinac Island, and so those were draft horses. Those were
Those are
working
big guys.
horses, right? And Maisie was bark, 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 bark. Oh my god, just going insane. And we were like, May May, sweetie, they would crush your spine and they wouldn't notice.
Yeah.
You're 20 pounds. That's like one of their ears. They don't care. But
She'll fuck up a mole, though.
God, will she? She's been digging a lot, and I suspect that there's a mole in the yard that she's attempting to murder late, but has
Well,
not
yeah,
yet
it's
caught.
spring now, and they usually tend up short. I say like everybody lives in the woods. Moles and skunks are always fucking my yard up when it's spring and summer.
Yeah, we mostly get bunnies and deer, but I think we get moles. Maisie has been fairly unsuccessful, which is both a boon and a curse, because do I want her to come in with a bloody snoot? Not so much. Do I want her to kill the mole and stop digging? Yeah, I'd love that. Because of course she digs in the mulch part of the yard.
Oh. Why is part of your yard mulch?
surprisingly little, and she still manages to tear all that up.
No, but like, why?
Garden
Oh, I
bed.
guess that. Yeah, not like the lawn, but like there's landscaping and gardening parts of the
Oh.
yard.
Okay.
Oh, baby one under table. Come here.
Oh.
He's gonna interrupt me today. We've cursed.
Yeah. Our yard is absolutely fucked up because we live in Nova Scotia, which is just it rock and hard. It rock and very hard. And then also we have skunk who love to eat a worm and a June bug. They love to slurp up June bug. Tasty fat bug. I'm gonna fuck up this yard.
I'm
It's
about to
fine, we
ruin
don't
this
care
yard's
about our
whole
yard.
career.
But I do care about not twisting my ankle.
God.
There's so many fucking craters.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I feel going to the dog park. It's so that you can tell they don't do an ounce of maintenance on that fucking place because there are just holes and
Why bother?
Right, why bother? Some fucking dog's gonna come ruin it the next second, so but it's a real fucking landmine. You will twist your ankle. Like you cannot like run along with your dog.
No, fuck that.
No.
You will die.
The dog park is where the dogs rule.
Dog park is
You
where
don't
the
belong
dogs
there.
roll. Or
You're an
where,
outsider.
where my dog goes to yell at other dogs and then get mad when they sniff her butt.
Oh, she hates
She's
it.
so funny and so fucking antisocial. She will sniff other dogs' butts, but the second particularly like a big dog tries it, she's like no, and has to use her big girl bark. And it's so funny. She's such a princess. And like
I
20
would have
minutes
thought she was
in,
friendly.
other dogs that are her size, she's not like she got along pretty well with the other dogs her size. But she clearly has some like issues about like dogs that are bigger than her getting
That's
all up
fair.
in her.
I
up in
guess
her-
maybe she's just very aware that she can be killed.
Oh my god, she has anxiety. She literally does probably have separation anxiety, which oops, I'm sure this year didn't make it any better.
Oh no, that's right. She's always had a people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, her FOMO's really bad.
Oh no.
She
You can never leave.
she's pretty good about like people leaving, but she doesn't love it. Actually, she's okay with like people like leaving, but if they're in the house and she's not allowed in, she hates it.
Yeah.
She hates it. There's like little dirty spots at the corner of our doors where she shoves her fucking nose and paws and shit in to try and bust down the door. And one day she's gonna do it. One day it's gonna work.
One day she's gonna learn how to open doors.
Yeah. Or one day she's just gonna all like 22 pounds of her raw doggy muscle are just gonna. That was an unfortunate turn of phrase. Just pure dog rage will bust down my door and be like, "Get the fuck up!" She hates it. Anyways, that was about 17 cold opens. I'm so glad I got to talk about my dog and not about my personal
Yeah,
problems
one of
on
my
the
neighbor's
internet.
dogs is going fucking crazy the entire time, so I was very immersed. I think it's the Yorkie that wants to eat me.
There's really something special about the inverse relationship between a dog's attitude and their size.
It's the
always
distribution
so
of
funny.
evil.
The smaller the dog is, the more angry they are, I swear to God.
It's the
Yeah.
evil distribution.
Every dog has the same amount of evil in them. It's just how concentrated it is based on the size.
Yeah.
That and also the real answer is people don't respect the space and boundary needs of little dogs because they think it's cute because
Yeah.
they can't hurt them. But
Yeah.
but
So
also,
sorry to every toy breed.
I think some of them are just assholes.
I think some of them are just very angry.
I think the
Very
thing about like
angry.
Pomeranians as a breed are known for just being little shitholes.
Yeah, aren't Pomeranians and Chihuahuas the particular, like, you just fucking, they will destroy
Bite,
you?
bite, kill, kill.
Bite, attack, kill, tear, shred.
Pomeranians are very rarely sweet little dogs. They're usually yippy devils.
Well, we have talked about dogs for a while now.
Yeah. Animal talk.
Animal.
Now let's talk about a different type of animal.
Hello, and welcome to Wikiboys, a podcast where three friends dive into the wonderful world of fan and wiki pages. I am your host today, Alex, and I use he, they.
I am Aster, and I use she and they pronouns.
And I'm Rook, and I use they, them pronouns. I forgot this is the first episode since you upgraded your gender.
Hey, who has just they pronouns?
Me? I said it.
But what's your name?
I
Oh,
think
did I not say my name?
You did not say your name.
I'm Rook.
I
Rook.
thought you just cut out.
Did I really just not say my fucking name?
Yeah, you just said, hey, I use they, them.
Shit.
That's so fucking funny. Do not refer to me.
Head empty. What are we talking about, Alex?
Oh yeah, we're talking about Owari no Seraph.
Seraph of the End.
Seraph of the End.
You fucking nerd.
Well, I'm calling it Owari no Seraph because that's the wiki name.
Yeah, it is the wiki name.
That's fair. How quickly did you read this manga?
I think it took him like a week.
Okay, so it was sub a week. I think it was probably about 6 days.
Yeah.
I read 99 chapters in 6 days.
Yeah, you were trying to catch up to because you noticed that it was going to update with chapter 100, so you were like, alright, I'll fucking go.
Yeah.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think the reason that this got brought to any of us was I was on someone's YouTube page, and their YouTube banner had just a collage of a bunch of pictures of a little blonde boy, and I was like, okay, who is this? And
Who's this little blonde bitch?
It was one of the characters from a series called Seraph of the End, and I went to Google Images and typed in Seraph of the End, or maybe it's Owari no Seraph, I forget, and put in GIF, and I was like, oh, this, and then Alex was, like, rubbing his hands together.
Can I get about 5 more of these little blonde bitches?
I get about 5 more of these little blonde bitches. Oh, I love vampire gay bait.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of the GIFs I saw were really...
Yes.
There's a lot of gay bait. There's just one thing I really want to talk about, which is I'm looking at the the landing page of the wiki, and I'm just really warning: the vampires, demons, seraphs, and spoilers are all out to get you. Read with caution. Which is really good.
Really cute.
Alex, did you ever sit down and watch an episode of the anime, or did you decide you didn't want to?
I decided that I did not care to watch the anime.
That's fair, I was just checking.
Yeah, because I fucking slammed this thing.
Did you ever seek out the spin-off that I discovered for the character I don't remember the name of?
Oh yeah, Gurren spinoff. I did not touch that.
Okay.
I have only touched the manga, and as of recording, we are at chapter 102, and I have read all of it, and we're going to cover all of that, and probably some other stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, so big spoiler zone, mainly because, like, neither me and Aster don't really know what the fuck to avoid, and I think it's funnier to be able to talk about all of it.
Yeah, I think it's funny to be able to talk about all of it, and we've kind of changed the format for this episode just a little bit, where we have done...
It'll mostly just be, like, me and Aster just finding stuff and being like, hey, Alex, what? Because I discovered something when I first discovered that this existed. I discovered something about the wiki, which is that the wiki delivers information in exactly the same way it's delivered in the manga, which is incomprehensibly.
Which is absolutely...
I am not knocking the wiki. It is very true to form for the manga.
Yeah,
because shit just happens in the manga.
I remember Rook posted a paragraph and was like, "Hey, this is insane," and then Alex got there in the manga was like, "This is about how it goes down."
Yeah.
Like shit just happens.
I think I was on the main characters page.
Yeah, you were probably on Use page because
Probably.
he has some absolutely bizarre stuff going on.
Every single time you talk about whatever's happening currently, I fucking...
It seems like shit just happens.
There's so much happening right now. I feel like, and I'm gonna warn again for spoilers, but we talked about it, like, though, isn't the protagonist, like, double, triple dead in, like, a dream world or some shit at this point? What, like...
Okay, so not technically the protagonist, but Michaela is...
Oh, the little blonde bitch.
The little blonde bitch.
His boyfriend.
Yeah, the little blonde bitch, Michaela, is, like... So he got turned into a vampire, died, is becoming a demon in some way. I'm so sorry for all of the spoilers that are coming out of my mouth.
No, we warned it. You can just talk.
Yeah. Died as a vampire, is becoming a demon. That was, like, put on hold somehow, and then he died in, like, a dream space, so... And that was where we left off on 102, where he just got fucking stabbed in Dream World.
I did see that. You did send that.
I did send that because it was a bizarre way to end a chapter.
Or wait, wasn't it Michaela killing the other kid?
It might have been. I get them mixed up.
I think I saved it.
I get them mixed up a little bit because...
Why? One of them is blonde.
Well... Yes. But a lot of things happen all of the time, and the level of bizarre shit that can happen to one character happens to both of these characters in the same series,
fair.
so it's impossible to remember which bizarre event happened to the other one, as opposed to which one. It's like this.
I found the page.
Yeah, I'm on the little blonde bitch's page, and I am seeing that his status is unknown, which is always a fun thing. Protagonist to the left is, hey, yeah, this page is a lot.
Yeah, it's a page for
the
which
little
chapter?
blonde bitch.
102?
The most
It's the
recent.
most recent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 102. It's Michaela in a dream stabbing the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
But he looks younger.
They are.
Ichiro.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're in
I'm
a dream and they're young.
So, I'm also just on the front page, I'm looking at the characters. And I know that there are vampires, obviously, but I am noticing a Tepesh and a Bathory and a killing fear deep in my heart.
Let me go look.
Do they fuck? What is happening? This little evil girl bitch, Cruel Tepesh, is really a lot to look at.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, yeah, this one. I think
Yeah,
that's
this one.
This one.
She really strikes me as a gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
Yes, she is.
She like okay, yeah, she's a 1,000-year-old that looks like a baby.
Yes, she is very unfortunately part of the, 1,000-year-old child trope.
Man, some shit happens in this manga, huh?
Yeah, shit happens in this manga.
I'm just scrolling her page. I don't know how structured this episode will be.
Yeah,
I guess, do you want to, Alex, try to run down what the fuck this is even... What is graspable about this manga? I know that shit just happens, but...
Yeah, so shit just happens, but
Let's give me a summary.
the main thing is the apocalypse happened. And you and Mika, the two protagonists, along with, so they were orphans, so they had, a whole orphanage of siblings-ish.
Yeah, it's that weird thing where, orphans just know each other, and then
So they were all kidnapped by vampires who are apparently, working in conjunction with this apocalypse somehow. They were kidnapped, put underground for, I think it was, 4 years or something.
And basically raised as livestock, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Michaela, I'll just call him Mika.
That's easier.
Yeah, it's easier. Mika facilitated you escaping, which ended up getting everybody but Mika killed. He is turned into a vampire. You is out in the outside world, training to become a vampire hunter-ish.
It seems that that's kind of what they do.
Kind of what they do. There's very little
sort
actual
of-
vampire hunting in the manga.
It seems
I
like
know
we
that
have
there's a
lot
gun
more
that
going
shoots
on.
tigers.
Yeah, there's a dude whose gun turns into a tiger. It's whatever.
Oh, I thought it shoots tigers.
Oh, yeah, that's a better descriptor. The bullets turn into
okay.
tigers.
Okay. Oh, the bullets. Okay.
And so they then reunite, I believe, 7 years later, where you now discovers that Mika has become a vampire and is like,
Huh.
well, maybe.
I think they reunite. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they reunite when he's like going to kill him, and it's like really dramatic or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, Mika basically like goes out to try to hunt down the group that you is part of now, and they reunite that way. So that's maybe like the first 20 chapters.
Oh boy, there's 100 more.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so the important thing to note about this manga is that it is monthly, so every single chapter
Okay.
is 40 pages at least. I think the first chapter is
Okay.
like close to 80.
And it seems like everything happens so much.
Everything
It seems like
happens.
everything happens a lot in this manga.
Everything happens a lot. So as a side note to there being vampires, the vampire hunters, which have a name that I can't remember the name of, the Japanese Imperial Demon Army. I just looked.
Yeah.
They have demon-possessed weaponry.
Yeah.
This is how we get the gun that shoots tiger bullets.
This is how we get the gun that shoots tiger bullets. So every single weapon is possessed by a demon. And at one point, you kind of, like, succumbs to the demon in his weapon. And so now he is a demon.
Okay.
Does everybody do it?
No.
Or okay. It I would it sounds like Yuichiro is like a vessel for an evil being. The like god of
Yeah.
sword or whatever it was.
Yeah? Yeah, because another thing to note is that you, while technically born in 2004,
Yeah,
is
he
also-
had, like, an old version or something.
yeah, is also, like, some kind of immortal.
Yeah.
Because he shows up in ancient Greece at one point.
That was yeah. During
Which-
the Dark Ages of Greece, he possessed Seraph wings for flight and also displays the same murderous behavior as the current Yuan, being the Seraph of the End.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, and that's something I didn't understand, that like Seraph of the End is like a thing that you can become?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
you
like
could
a
just-
harbinger or something.
Yeah, you can be that. It's
think
not like
only
you
he
can
can
just
do that.
become it. It's,
I think it's just him.
yeah, it's just him.
I
Oh my god, I
see.
forgot that they put him on meds to keep his demon side away.
They put him on anti-demon meds.
God.
Eh,
Until he receives medication for keeping the demon side restrained, he acts colder about everything. And someone is able to notice that he thinks more rationally without all those emotions in the way. After receiving medication, his personality returns to how it was.
Yeah, so I think part of that is kind of covering for the fact that this is the most inconsistently written protagonist I've ever encountered.
Oh yeah. Question, quick. Are
Yes.
demons and vampires different, or are they the same?
I'm glad you asked.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
So, when a vampire dies, they become a demon.
That's what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, so
God.
the pipeline here is
My second form.
human, vampire, demon, weapon, possibly a demon again? Who
Okay.
knows?
A never-ending cycle.
Never-ending cycle.
I literally forgot what we were talking about before.
It's insane. It's like this.
I am looking at There Are Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which doesn't surprise me, just generally looking at everything that's happening on this goddamn manga.
So
I am enjoying that they're also called the Four Horsemen of John, which is not a terminology
What?
I've ever heard. I'll link this real quick here.
Alex, do you know what that means?
yeah, so John was the one who wrote Revelation, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I've just like never heard them called
So
that.
so it's really
okay.
it's actually kind of fun.
Okay.
I also really enjoyed their stat block. Professional information, notable for attacking humans.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's... Oh, I see. Okay. The Horsemen of the Apocalypse, also known as the Four Horsemen of John, which again, I'm obsessed with. I love that it makes it sound like it's John's fault they exist.
Yeah.
And I think that's a funny...
You did this.
Yeah, I think it's a funny angle to take on the apocalypse.
Sorry, I'm just looking at gifs again.
I know you
monsters
are.
created by the Brotherhood of 1,000 Knights, more specifically the sixth trumpet of Seraph of
What?
the End.
Oh my god, that's right. There was the whole the thing with the trumpets.
So that we
There's
have
so many terms.
The trumpets that call for the end, and oh my god.
Yeah.
And there's also angels.
And there's also
Yeah.
angels. Angels that are seraphs, so it's the same. Depends on the translation. I think the wiki decided to go with angels.
God, his personality
seraphs.
tab is long as fuck.
People
Use?
people
Yeah.
Yeah, because
known
he's
to
like
possess.
What are some quick bullet points about the various personalities he has that you can remember, Alex?
So it's all of them.
Okay. He's
He's just everything.
He's just everything. I want you to read them off because I think it'll be very funny if you do.
I mean, it's a whole fucking biography here.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'm looking at the body page of his personality. He doesn't have like a little stat thing.
I'm enjoying. So he does have he has a personality section like most characters. He does have
Yes.
subheadings for human, Seraph of the End, and Namanari, which
Which is the demon.
Which is the
he's
demon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is really funny. In used demon form, he acts like a standard demon. He wants to kill and destroy anyone nearby and screams and rages about being restrained. Me for the past year and a half.
Yeah.
This is so fucking funny. I forgot. I think you mentioned the like demon suppressing medication. Which
yeah.
that's so fucking funny.
Let's see if I can find parts of the live blog again.
Yeah, so there's the demon suppressing medication, but there's also the demon bringing out medication.
What? Oh my
Yes,
god, that's right. He has
okay.
like fucking
Oh my
Demon
god.
steroids.
or whatever.
Yes, his equipment. Cursed gear stimulants.
Yeah.
Yu takes a supplement to increase his synchronicity with his demon to 150% for 15 minutes. There are numerous unpleasant side effects, including one's internal organs exploding. What the fuck?
Yeah!
Oh my god. Also, I'm
I found
reading
the page
about
the
his
demon pills.
Seraph of the End form. By swallowing a special tablet produced by Gurren,
yeah, let me
you
get a
can lose
picture.
his mind and undergo a painful transformation. Which is just a really funny way to describe medication.
Yeah.
In general.
I turned into a fucking beast. Here, let me get his end form. It is pretty cool. Oh,
It
not
is-
in there, not in there. Wrong channel.
So the thing is that it is, like, very cool to look at. Like, it's very well
Does look cool as
drawn.
fuck.
The designs are, like, very appealing.
Yeah.
Seems like it would make me 12.
It makes me feel 12.
This manga seems
bad.
extremely 12 years old. It feels like something I would have made if I had like more bones.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, like, the something about the pipeline of human to vampire to demon to weapon to demon to weapon to demon to weapon is like so fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and there's also the unmentioned demon to Seraph, which is a special one.
For if you have plot.
If you
And
have
I'm
plot.
also trying to... The Seraph at the end is a magical curse created by human experimentations and then grown inside of a person.
Pardon?
Yeah.
Normal?
No.
What?
No.
Not
What?
normal.
What?
Yeah, so, you is the product of fucking millennia of human experimentation.
I knew he was a product of human experimentation, but I don't think I realized that he was. It's like yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
short-circuited.
Sorry, I'm back on the Seraph's page because it has the trumpets of the apocalypse, and I am losing my mind at whatever is going on with this dude, which
Bruh.
is a bitch with 6 wings and like goopy eyes. And
Oh my
they're
god, I
chained
would have
up.
drawn this. I think I drew
it's
this.
So fucking.
Who is this?
This dude does not have a name.
Oh, he's just a figure. Okay.
Yeah. So he is the 6th trumpet, which is basically like the 6th Seraph.
Okay.
He's hanging out in Gurren's basement. Gurren is Yu's very bad mentor.
Yeah, he seems like he sucks.
He sucks a
like-
lot.
I'm
He
opening
seems
his
like
page.
he's, yeah, me too.
He sucks
God, everyone-
mostly because he's
God-
like
God bless this
24
wiki.
and
The
has
keepers of this wiki.
major
Sorry.
damage.
Oh no. God bless the keepers of this wiki. It's very long and big.
It's very long and big. I very much admire the people who managed to keep this thing straight.
Yeah.
Um,
I am but an outsider that does not know what these words mean. I do
Yeah,
like that there's a very extensive quote section because that's my favorite part of pages, and I find like there's not many quote sections anymore.
yeah, people don't do those
Yeah.
as much anymore, and I think they're very fun.
but they're my favorite.
Oh, he also has a very good trivia section.
Oh,
I'm
fuck it.
also reading his trivia section. I am really enjoying the volume covers have humans on odd-numbered volumes and vampires on even-numbered volumes.
Ooh, that's
Gurren
fun.
is the only member of the Japanese army to appear on an even-numbered cover so far, which was actually a big hint that he had been working with the vampires all this time.
That's cool as hell.
That's actually very pog. I
love
did not know that.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. That's cool.
He loves cola.
Good for him.
Gurren's favorite color is bluish gray. He said there's no particular reason for it, which is hilarious. I love to get like really mundane information. Like his favorite food is curry. He likes jazz. You like jazz? And then if he were to become a demon, he believes his demon form would appear at about 5 years old, the age when he first met Mahiro Hiragi, and he felt like he could do anything until the Hiragi retainers tore them apart and crushed his hopes and dreams.
What?
That is directly under the trivia piece. He loves cola.
He believes.
And that's how this manga feels. The tone whiplash.
Yeah. I completely forgot about the plot point if there's a bunch of severed heads and they're trying to revive people.
Yeah. Okay. That's also a plot point. So,
Did they ever do that?
they haven't. Well, the 2 protagonists haven't yet.
It seems like Gurren did.
Gurren did.
Looking at his trivia section.
Gurren did. That's a big
do you
spoiler.
We already gave a spoiler
Yeah,
warning.
we already gave a spoiler warning. But what?
If you care, go read the manga. Or maybe the spin-off. I don't know where anything is. You seem to know about it, so it would have been in the manga.
Yeah, this was in the manga. So basically, I started all of my sentences with that. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I use anyway a lot. And also.
So what happens is all of his friends die. I can't remember exactly what kills them. Something kills them.
World life.
Statistically, probably vampires.
Yeah, good guess.
I don't believe it was actually vampires. I can't remember. It's on somebody's page. This would be on
What,
Mahiro's
they
page.
just fucking trip and get tetanus?
I do not believe it is tetanus. But they are killed. And Gurren is like, this shit sucks. I'm going to bring them back to life. And doing that, I think that's actually mentioned on the Angels page, but it's kind of considered like the worst possible thing you can do. And it triggered the apocalypse. Yeah, it sounded like
a big boy crime. Oh, he caused it?
Yeah, he caused it.
Oh, whore.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for saying the word.
Anyway, it's Gurn's fault the apocalypse happened.
I felt like I remembered you saying a core character was the reason the apocalypse happened.
You know what sucks is this manga reminds me of Supernatural.
No! Don't say that!
There's angels and demons and vampires in the apocalypse.
I feel like that's a lot of media, though.
Yeah, but particularly, like, central character starts the apocalypse is, like, a pretty big plot point in season 5 of Supernatural.
I mean, that's what Homestuck is about.
Shut! Ah! Oh, God. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Media love it.
Media do love it.
Isn't that kind of, in a way, also what JoJo is about? I mean, there's not an apocalypse, but, like...
Yeah, I wouldn't say
you could
JoJo
call
is
what
about.
part 6
I mean,
is
I guess
about.
you could say there's an apocalypse in some parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
This isn't about
But
JoJo.
just the vibes of, like... I think also... Like, yeah, you could say, like, Homestuck is like it. And Homestuck is, like, crazy, but it's not crazy in the same way that this and Supernatural seem to be crazy.
No,
which is
Homestuck
like,
is a different brand.
Mm-hmm.
Homestuck is a different brand, where these seem like they have really parallel kinds of crazy, which is, like, the main characters have been dead several times. They've been put, you know, angels and demons and... You know, one of them was briefly a vampire and one of them's now forever a vampire, and like that kind of shit is exactly what Supernatural is like.
Was someone briefly a vampire in Supernatural?
Yeah, that actually happens.
What? Okay.
Dean's a vampire for like one episode and then they fix it.
Okay.
He gets better.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, he literally gets better. They cure him. It's fine.
None of these characters get better.
It seems like they get worse.
Yeah, it seems like it only gets worse. Oh, okay. Speaking of nothing, I finally found a link for Naminari, which is the half demon, which are humans who have two personalities in their body and are one step away from becoming full demons.
I forgot that it was...
Okay.
Yeah, because it's basically like a case of possession, isn't it, Alex?
Yeah.
Kind of. Okay.
Yeah, so the way you basically use these cursed weapons, I think they call them cursed gear,
Yes.
is that you have to bond with the demon within it. And there's like a gradient.
Is it a thing of like you sign a contract or like you have to up your friendship points?
It's kind of you up your friendship points, because basically the first...
yeah.
Yeah, the first time you start to
funny
use
as hell.
it, you and the demon have a good old fight in your brain
Your
space.
demon hates your ass.
Yeah, you have a fight in your brain space and basically have to like gain its trust.
Prove your dominance.
Yeah. Trust is a bad word, but it's kind of like that, because there's another character who
It
basically
seems
just like
like a
becomes
very
friends with it.
Like master servant relationship.
It's a weird dynamic.
Yeah.
Especially when you consider the demon inside Yu's gear is actually Tepet's younger brother.
Oh, I thought fucking Gurren's sibling was in gear.
Gurren's dead girlfriend is in gear.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, his girlfriend.
Yeah, Gurren's double
He
dead,
kisses his sword every night.
possessed girlfriend.
Yeah.
Do we...
I'm
I
also
wonder if this has like. I wonder if this artist has like Blood and Soul Eater.
I wonder. I'm looking at the Naminari page with the known Naminari. There's Mahiro Hiragi, which is the double dead possessed girlfriend. And then Gurren, when Gurren is a Naminari with Noya, he develops fangs, black sclera, and one horn. I wanted to see that personally extremely badly, which is why I went to Noya's page. And I don't think I like this character very much because he looks like a little child, and I don't enjoy that.
It seems
No,
like
there's
most
a
them
lot
look
of
like babies.
there is a large number of 1,000-year-old
Oh
child.
god, yeah, I think I saw the image that you saw.
Like, sorry that his leg is gone in this image, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
that picture.
it's just
He is
really,
basically naked, except for his pants.
yeah.
And even then...
He is later revealed to be existing in a paradox state as a life scale residing in Mahiro no Yo, as Gurren was able to call his name when he emerged from Mahiro's body. Girl, what the hell?
What the fuck are you talking about? Alex, what does that mean?
So
That's
does
about
Gurren
as
have
well
two-
as it's explained in the series.
Okay, so Gurren just has two fucking demons.
Yeah, he just
in
has
his
two demons.
sword.
Yeah.
Gee, Gurren, how come hell let you have two demons?
Because he's working with the vampires, I guess.
Because he started the fucking apocalypse.
Oh, he has special privilege.
The problem is I want to see extremely badly his cool boy form.
I mean, you can
guess-
probably find it.
It's
Yeah, it would
probably
be on
be
Gurren's
Gurren's
images.
page.
It would be in his
All right,
images.
come here.
I'm gonna Google images.
I'm gonna fight with it because I want to see it real bad. Because the description made me pretty fucking 12 when it was like
There's a lot of characters in Black Solera, it seems.
Yeah, it was like he was Black.
I did
Sclera
note in looking
and a
at GIFs, there was like
horn.
a lot of images of you with like extreme eye horror, like just fully crying blood.
Yeah.
That seems. I wonder if that's his internal organs exploding when he takes his demon pills.
I think it's just because he was angry.
He does get very angry.
Yeah, that.
I can't
Oh my
find
God,
any
there's-
pictures of Gurren looking cool.
The
The thing is, he does look cool, like, fairly often.
No, but I mean like looking cool and 12 years old cool.
Right. Yeah, there's, like, a
I don't know
good
why I always
number of
specify
those.
12. I fucking pog out of my mind for Black Solera still, even now.
The thing is, like, there's a decent amount of him looking like that in the manga. I just cannot find it on this wiki.
I can't find it on Google.
This is a
either.
pretty fucking good picture. He has horns, I think, and his sword
Ooh,
is
they're
like
cool looking horns.
has,
Looks like
like,
he has
a-
4 horns.
a fucking aura about him.
Yeah.
I really want to see. Yeah, I think he maybe just has. I don't know if this is horns or his hair but there are some pictures of him with horns. I want to see him with like the one horn and the black sclera because I want to hog out of my fucking gourd about this NV12 because it seems like, and correct me if I'm wrong,
Alex,
when they're using their cool demon weapons, they get some demon traits because they're like becoming one with the demon or whatever.
I think that's only sometimes.
Yeah, so only sometimes. It's like when the gradient of human to demon is set pretty close to demon.
Okay. So when things get like intense and they have to use more of the demon power, they get cool horns and look cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I appreciate. There's something like from a creator's perspective, I love the justification for I want to give him horns when things are bad so it looks cool.
Yeah. Again, it seems extremely like something I would have made.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I'm only finding more pictures of him with horns, but none of him with Black Solera.
you know, we'll get to the point where I feel like pogging. Because I keep seeing pictures of horns and, you know, it's not getting me all the way there. But I want to pog so fucking bad. I want to see a cool
Do you remember
dude.
about what chapter it was, Alex?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Aw.
I shotgunned this thing in less than a week.
That's fair.
Yeah. It just feels like there's a lot happening that makes me feel insane.
It really is a lot that makes me feel insane.
Hey, so, I don't know who Yo Asami is. But there's a lot of art of theirs. And there is, hold on, let me copy it. There is this one, which is where he's in a wet white shirt and it's unbuttoned a little bit. And they want me to make a whore out of him.
Is this official?
This is the prequel spinoff, so I would not do that.
Oh!
Oh no! Why is he a whore? No!
What? Where did you find this?
So
His gallery.
His gallery.
Oh,
but, like,
I see. He's one of those.
way
Okay, this is one of
down.
those wikis that has like the galleries in a different place.
It's on a different page.
Page gallery.
I can't believe it. I can't.
They
believe
do-
it.
They do absolutely want you to like make a little whore of him.
Hey, I'm just checking out.
He does have a nice looking face as far as like generic looking boys go.
I am just enjoying this cool raincoat he has on.
Ooh,
It's
that's
not really.
cool. I love art where the coat has transparent sleeves. It looks cool as fuck.
Alex, whose page is this?
So for reference, what I just did is I linked an image that just says age 2,598, citation needed. And that is Doji's page, which I'm going to link him real quick.
Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of cool ass art in Gurren's page though, huh?
Gurren is well loved by the creators. He
Oh,
has,
there's also a lot of horny art.
yeah, they wanted him to be the protagonist disease.
God. Hang on, I want this picture of a cool looking sword. It's an illustration of Gurren like gripping an evil looking sword and slowly turning into a demon. It looks very cool.
Hey, this demon vampire, whichever, is really something.
What's her gender?
Yeah, I was
Male?
about to say
Okay.
your gender
want his
handed
gender.
over.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this evil sword.
He has a lot of wing motifs and has long hair.
Yeah,
He's like a pretty elf.
he is very pretty elf.
Oh, he's that dude that I saw in Greece.
Yeah, he is the first vampire.
Okay. Oh, he decapitates you.
Multiple times.
Okay.
So he just gets better.
No, it's like he gets reincarnated and shit. He is like old or whatever.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like thousands of years old or whatever.
Yeah.
No. No, he's not. That can't be
Yeah, he
real.
Yeah,
Oh, he
yeah,
is.
that's real.
Control F Greece on like Shikama Doji's page.
Okay. Greece.
I want you to
Okay.
experience this. I'm not going to
Specifically
explain it.
ancient Greece.
Sika buys a slave named Yu, and then later on buys a Sharatepesh with the promise he will keep the boy safe.
I forgot about the
Sikamadu
slave angle.
Has revealed to have been active during the Dark Ages of Greece. Sikamadu brought Yu with him to a slave dealer, blah blah blah. He asks you, whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's a really good. There's a good line in here. I'll just remaining calm. Sikamadu tells Ashera to never mind what this is. Yu is not terribly fond of humans at the moment, and to hurry up and step outside.
Okay.
Once again, I'm really experiencing that this wiki is just written.
It's just written.
It's written with words, and you can read them.
Yeah.
And
There are words that you can read.
I need to emphasize that they just dropped this out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
There is no lead up to this.
Oh, let me see if I can get like the screenshot that I sent of the wiki.
Yeah, it's on use page.
But there's like more text now, so I can't read it. It used to be shorter. With the last time I looked at the wiki, there was less text on it.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, there is quite literally maybe 7 pages of lead up
Oh, there was more text in
to
the screenshot. than I thought.
Yu is Yu is this wild reincarnated thing that has been existing since, like, ancient Greece.
Yeah, so if I remember correctly, I think that the screenshot that I sent that I just went to get and didn't bother looking at where it was on news page, I think it's in, like, his personality page or something.
It might be in his person.
And there's, like, all this stuff about, like, he doesn't want revenge for his orphan family died. He doesn't see vampires into individuals, only sees them as vampires and bloodsuckers. He doesn't care about them. He still misses his family, remembers his resentment at the dude that killed his family. Aside from this, Yu shows to have a somewhat weird sense of humor, as shown when he teased Shinoa for her height. 1,000 years ago, he was in good terms with Ashira Tefs, I don't know how to say that, and being with Shikamaru for a long time before obeying his orders, despite being used by Shikamaru all along. So it's like, literally, it's just like, he has a weird sense of humor, and it's like, 1,000 years ago!
He was in good terms with Ashura Tepesh and had been with Shikamaru for a long time. It's like, what the fuck?
What are you fucking talking about? In the dark ages of Greece, he expresses curiosity over minor or major things. Such as wanting to see the Michaela corpse. Wait, was Michaela also around?
Mm-hmm.
What? Huh? What?
So this is like some reincarnation gay bait bullshit, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's no results for Greece on Michaela's page. Alex, explain.
Help.
I
don't really know yet.
Okay.
I really
But what's like, do you know what the quote-unquote Michaela corpse is?
It's just, like this winged angel thing that looks a whole lot like Mika.
Okay. Oh, so it's terminology for fans to use, not something that manga uses.
What?
Like,
is calling it the Michaela corpse something the fans have dubbed it, or is it something the manga uses?
I believe that they actually call him Mika at one point.
What? Okay.
I feel...
According to Noya, that even one or more... Wait, this is worded weirdly. It basically sounds like there are multiple U's and Sigma-do was just like making more boys.
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
Okay.
I mean, so he is he is supposed to be the Seraph of the end, so he's like supposed to be bring about the end of the world.
Were there more than one at the same time, or?
So,
kinda.
what I understand from the Seraph of the End is that
there's only one active.
There's a gene that you carry, which allows you to become the Seraph of the End.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Didn't
Yu's parents, like, try to fucking murder him because they thought he was a demon?
They did.
Yeah.
And they weren't
like they
wrong.
Were they weren't wrong!
I know this happens a lot, but I definitely think I know less about this manga than when we started.
I feel like I know less.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It really seems like shit just happens all the time.
I think it might have been
God
like...
damn it.
What?
There is a Crowley. Okay.
Yes, there sure is. Yep.
Well,
and he sucks!
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like he sucks, but I am kind of into his look.
Oh yeah, this dude! Isn't he also gay? I think I was looking at gifs of him.
Sorry.
No.
Everybody shut up! I know the best fucking
I think I was thinking of his friend or something.
Yeah, so he has...
He has insanely fruity in the gifts that I've seen.
Yeah, he has an awful fruity friend.
Yeah.
Is that Farid?
Yes. Who sucks.
Oh, yeah.
And overall is super shitty and is, like, basically explicitly grooming Mika for half of the manga.
Wasn't he green? I think they colored him green.
Yeah.
No, he's blue. Why did I think he was green?
He looks... He has a face and a...
He looks like a Fire Emblem character.
Yeah, but like a gay and homophobic one, you know?
So a Fire Emblem character.
Some of them just look gay.
There are
Some
a few
also
that
just
do
look
just
like
look
guys.
gay.
Oh god, I saw a really bad fan art. I'm leaving.
Yep, I bet you did.
Oh my god.
I love just opening a character's page and reading a random line and being like, I don't know what to fucking do.
So I want to read this picture that I posted of Farrad and Crowley in a fucking car is really something.
Yes, their fucking sports car.
They just have muscle
Maybe
cars
sports-
because it's.
So this is. Sorry, this is in the post Nagoya arc of Crowley's page,
Okay.
which I will link here in a second. Hey, can you fucking paste? Thank you. 3 months after the battle, blah blah blah. Oh, later, Farrad reveals Cruel's betrayer to the progenitor councils. Crowley comments that they were in trouble. Shortly afterwards, the humans attack Sanguinem and invades the palace. Later on, Farrad drives a western car with Crowley in the passenger seat. Crowley asks where they are headed, and Farrad says they are going to see his friends. After some banter, Farrad says they are actually going to a little fishing village to meet you and Mika. And to, quote, become their new best friends. Crowley and Farrad quickly drive to the fishing village where the Shinoa squad and others had been hiding. Crowley points out that Farrad had already killed you and Mika's entire family for fun, and Farrad agrees. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading because it keeps getting better the more I read ahead.
It seems to be the rule of this thing.
Farrad says they are going on this trip to become their new best friends anyway. When Crowley says that is unlikely, Farrad cheerfully tells him to not be confined by common sense and says how the idea of, quote, former enemies coming together all through the power of friendship is so exciting. Farrad mentions killing all of Crowley's friends once and states that they are now, quote, buddy-buddy.
Okay, normal. Alex, would they be a gay ship for homophobes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this Farrad motherfucker seems like...
No, he's absolutely gay characters for homophobes.
I am on Google Images again, and I found a character with pink hair, and I think I would be obsessed with him.
Okay, we can talk about this kid. Let me
Okay.
find his page.
Is there something to talk about?
I mean, I just like him.
Oh, okay. If you just like him. A brief interlude for I like him.
Let me find his page because I cannot remember his name. I feel bad.
Is this Shiho?
Shiho
Yeah.
Kimizuki.
Yeah, Shiho.
Yeah, he has glasses and short hair, and in the anime he's colored pink, so I like him.
I like him.
He has pink hair.
Yeah, so he's basically the only character with fairly consistent writing, and he's basically just grumpy.
Okay.
Oh, he's voiced by Ian Sinclair.
Okay.
He is incredibly grumpy and wants to do really good because his kid sister is dying.
Well,
Oh.
ain't that just the way?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he can cook.
I like him because he is good.
He does seem good compared to the rest of these fucking characters.
Yeah. Yoichi and Kimizuki are like the two good characters.
Hey, Alex.
Why is a Hummer?
What the fuck is this weapon?
Oh yeah, she just gets a big fucking cleaver axe.
I'm looking at a girl with blonde pigtails wielding the biggest fucking thing I've seen in my life.
Let me find her real quick. I feel
It's so huge.
I'm losing my mind also at that it seems like everybody
All
has
these
these,
weapons
like,
are huge.
black and green, like they're just like gamer weapons.
Xbox.
They are all
All these
very
weapons are also
Xbox.
huge as fuck. Why are they so big?
I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking. I'm just looking at this picture of oh god, what was his name? Kimizuki hot wiring a Hummer, and he was just like
Wearing?
out,
Oh, wiring.
yeah, hot wiring a Hummer, and you was just like outside staring at him. It's
So-
really funny.
So that's
It's
not
pretty
you.
good. Oh, what? Huh?
What the fuck is that?
That's Yoichi. Which
What?
which fantastic thing to confuse me constantly.
Oh god, are there two characters that look the same?
There are two characters that look the same.
They even gave him green eyes too. That's so cruel.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
They have
Okay, so-
similar-ish names.
Yeah,
And-
Yuichi
No,
and Yoichi.
what? No, because it looks like Yoichi has brown hair.
in the I've never seen the anime.
Oh yeah, he has brown hair in the anime.
Okay.
Yeah, no, so that is you.
Okay, so
That
this
is
is
you.
Yoichi.
Okay. That is you.
Okay. Fuck. But yeah, he does look a lot like him, though.
It's very good at confusing me a lot.
What color? Oh, he's the archer. What color is his eyes?
Also, I understand your confusion because when that happens, he is with Yoichi and you.
Yeah,
when he
it
does
does kind of
this.
look like he still has... Sorry, I just saw an image that simply captioned Yoichi tortured.
Yeah.
He's like bound and gagged. Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like he does have green eyes still, though.
Mm-hmm.
Which is still not kind.
I forget that one.
This Yoichi tortured us a lot.
Yeah.
Yoichi catches Akane's head. What the hell?
Yeah. Everything sucks all of the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is one of the kids, right? And Yuichi was like, I'm going to do the biggest crime and reincarnate my friends.
Yes. Yeah. Akane is one of the girls who died 7 years ago when you escaped from all of the vampire problems.
Girls named Akane are always doing this.
Yeah, Akane are always doing this. So Farah just kept her head in a jar.
That was just a real sleeper joke to me.
What? Oh, mine?
Yeah, Akane's are always doing this.
I mean, I've got at least 2.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
Akane's be shopping.
Akane's be chopping.
No!
No! But yeah, do you want
rattle
to
my brain of
do you want to look at
any other...
Mitsuba's big fucking cleaver?
Oh,
I would love to.
Is there-
Is this the girl that you linked here?
Yeah, Mitsuba.
Ah.
I mean, there's not much to do other than stare at it, is there? Or does it have, like...
Not really.
Or-
There's not really.
No.
But she got a
Yeah.
big cleaver, and
Why is it so fucking cute?
yeah, I feel really bad because her personality is kind of girl.
Girl, yeah.
Oh.
I am
Aren't most
enjoying
of the-
this.
Alex, is there a single girl in this manga whose personality isn't girl?
Double Dead Girlfriend,
Okay.
whose
Wow, I would've
personality
really-
is Double Dead Girlfriend.
Oh, I see. Well, I mean, hold on. Cruel Tepish is a girl, and, you know...
Yeah, she gatelights girl bosses.
Gate like girl bosses.
Yeah, she gaslights gatekeeping girl bosses. Which I guess technically means her personality is still girl, but... It's at least like a... It's at least like a type of girl.
Wait, there's images here of captioned that she's turning Mika into a vampire. I thought Farid was the one that turned him into a vampire.
So she is very technically the one who turns Mika into a vampire. It's like her blood.
Okay.
But
Oh, is she
Farrah
like
is
a
kind of
head
like in charge of
vampire?
her. Yeah, she's head
Oh,
vampire.
okay. Okay. God, she looks extremely like she's 8 years old.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's actually bad, is the thing.
It's actually real bad to look at.
She's so little.
Wait, sorry. I'm,
Her surname comes from Vlad
Tepish.
Help.
Yeah.
Tepa. She was most commonly known as Vlad the Impaler, the real-life inspiration for the character Count Dracula.
That's why I was like, oh, there's a Tepish and a Bathory here,
Oh,
huh?
yeah, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also appreciate that this implies she is Romanian.
Yeah.
I don't know
Because
that
she's
that's
not, she's
necessarily-
Greek.
Well, this is not a great trivia point of Cruel and Mika were the first and only 2 characters to ever kiss in the entirety of the franchise until Mahiru and Gurren had theirs. Which is, I feel like that's not fair to categorize.
I don't think that's fair to categorize as a kiss. That's what happened.
It's not,
It was bad. It's bad to look at. There are
It's
many
just to
things in
make
this
him
manga that are bad to
turn
look
vampire.
at.
Oh, not
Sorry.
even that. I just mean, like, it's not like romantic or anything. It's really just like squirting blood into a boy's mouth via your mouth.
at. Right.
Yeah. I am on Mitsuba's trivia, and I am enjoying what she looks for in the opposite sex. Someone she can rely on as a leader, someone who is an even worse cook than her, and someone who is trustworthy and brave.
God.
I think it's very... It makes me go Cheems a little bit to say someone who's an even worse cook than her. Also, I like to learn about a character's favorite food. It just makes me happy.
I love when food is a trivia point.
It doesn't, like, tell me anything other than just, like, what they like to eat, but I like to know it.
Yeah.
I do like to know it. It's fun trivia to have.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was like, all right, well, let's go see what Yu's trivia is like. By the way, it's real good.
I didn't even think to look.
All of the
also
trivia
didn't
on
think
this
to look.
wiki is incredibly good.
All right,
I'm also
let's
going to
go.
look at...
God, his quotes are so long.
Yeah, according to the Manga 8.5 fan book, interests, worrying about Mika / driving cars.
Yeah.
Favorite
drive?
food. Favorite food, curry, shortcake, because the children at the orphanage said they wanted to try birthday cakes. What he looks for in the opposite sex. Shut up. Is
Okay.
it fruity in here, or is it me?
The thing is, it's real.
He does seem to only care about Mika.
Yeah.
I mean, one of his interests is Mika.
Yeah, right? Yu's goal after saving Mika is to eat curry.
I think it's to revive his friends. Oh, wait, no, I think that counts as saving Mika. Yeah, because isn't Mika, like...
Mika seems like he's, like, double, triple dead at this point.
Alex, what's, like... I know that no one knows what his status is, but I was, for some reason, under the impression that Mika was now inside of Yu's head as a demon.
Yeah. I don't think this has been updated, so this is like an older fan book. So,
Oh, okay. But is that real? Is he inside his brain?
they're like at the point where they're trying to put him into cursed gear in order to save him. So the end goal is to have
Okay.
him inside Yu's brain.
Okay.
By the way, Mika's interests are what Yu is doing now. and why Ferret is always smiling, but most importantly, it's gay.
Yeah.
Also, favorite food, whilst it was curry as a vampire, whilst it was curry, there should be a comma. As a vampire, it is limited to an overwhelming thirst for blood, with that being all he can consume. I just like how everybody's like, curry, and I agree, because curry's fucking good.
Curry's banging.
Curry's fucking banging. You could do so many things with a curry.
I love that he is yet another character that's like Russian Japanese and is blonde because of that.
Mm-hmm.
This keeps happening and it's very funny to me. It's always Russian or German.
Sorry. I just saw something really good back on Yu's page. Since he lived in a vampire city for 4 years, where as livestock under the vampires, he was not educated, Yu is nearly illiterate and only writes phonetically without using any kanji.
Oh my god, that's right. He
Right.
can't fucking read.
He can't fucking read.
I think the
Right
favorite...
above that.
Okay, so my favorite
is-
part about... I'm gonna stop you. My favorite part about
fine.
that trivia point is it happens during, like, a classroom scene. And they were like, well, clearly you wouldn't be able to write in Japanese because you were raised by vampires. Your Latin's probably pretty good, though. And then he fails a Latin exam.
Do the vampires speak
God.
Latin?
Yeah.
What? How do they represent that? Is it just like in parentheses speaking Latin?
They don't, like, speak it really?
Yeah. I mean, I say like you were reading the Japanese version and not the English version.
Yeah, I'm not really exactly sure how it gets represented there. It's probably just written in katakana.
Probably.
I'm really enjoying also, when Yu first forms a contract with Asuramaru, it is revealed that 1/10 of him is not human. He becomes even less human in chapter 34 after overdosing on cursed stimulant pills. At the end of chapter 40, he chooses to erase his humanity completely. May I remind you that this manga is more than 100 chapters long.
Yeah.
When you, like, described all the shit that happened and you're like, that's, like, the first 20 chapters, I almost lost my mind.
Yeah.
Like, I don't...
I am a little bit, tiny bit, kind of a little bit interested in watching the anime just because it sounds fucking insane. Does it have a dub?
I bet it does. I mean, so there
seems
are
like it had
English
to
voice
do-
actors.
It's on Funimation.
There are probably dubs there.
Wikipedia.
Oh.
There is a dub because there are dub voice
Cat.
actors for most
Oh,
people.
fuck yeah. That means I can watch it while working.
Rick.
What?
Miko's. I'm not yelling at you for that. I'm just telling you that Miko's voiced by Deku.
I tried to tell you. You didn't listen to me.
Yeah, let me go on behind the voice. Sorry. It's this segment of the podcast again.
It's this segment of the podcast again.
Behind the voice. My beloved.
Behind the voice, my beloved. I live here.
Oh yeah, hi Justin Briner.
Yep.
Is there anything else?
I do want to
There's
explain
a
how
lot of
vampires work.
Yeah, there's a lot of L's.
There's a lot of else. I want to explain a little bit about how vampires work.
Okay.
So, you become a vampire by drinking vampire blood.
Okay.
Didn't he drink Michaela's blood?
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
But that's like the first step. In order to become a true vampire, you have to drink human blood.
Right.
So basically what...
Oh yeah, because it was a whole thing that like Michaela wasn't a true vampire because he refused to drink blood until you was like, here, take a sip.
Until you was like, hey, take a sip.
And it's a gift that I don't like looking at.
And the GIF... In the anime, I've seen it animated, and it is very bad to look at. The manga is... I actually liked it because it was like very melancholy.
Yeah, it's not in motion.
It's not in motion. Which I think it kind of sets the tone for this level of gay bait.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we're on right now.
Everything you would tell us about was like, it was even more gay bait than the last thing.
It really feels like these bitches are gay.
Yeah. These bitches gay. Kind of sucks for them, actually.
Yeah, sucks ass for them.
Yeah. I'm also noticing something here, Alex, if you could possibly explain. Later, he being Mika, was revealed to be a special vampire race whom he was named Michaela by the mouth of his bitter foe and fellow Michaela, Farid Bathory.
What?
So Michaela is an alias to refer to a specific kind of vampire named and possibly created by a second progenitor known as Saito. Some are speculated to have the Seraph gene. Okay.
What?
Oh god, I almost just blasted that in completely the wrong chat.
Yeah.
Michaela trait.
Yeah, Michaela trait.
What?
And
And Crowley is also one.
Carly is also one. Because...
When the angel Michaela fell to Earth?
Yeah, I thought might be something in the light novels that I don't totally get.
Okay. Yeah, there's references Michaela book too, but I don't know if that's... Okay, there's multiple novels spin-offs.
There are
Hey,
many
Alex.
novels.
Hey Alex, I've got new content for you.
Please, I can't. I'm not strong enough. Yeah, so there's a vampire hierarchy of the first progenitor, which is first vampire, that's Doji. And then there's the second progenitor, who is the second level of vampire, and that's Saito.
That seemed to be the 8-year-old. Oh, that was Saito.
That's Saito. Third progenitor is
the 8-year-old?
8-year-old.
Okay.
She's level 3, and that's basically like where the rest of vampires come from, more or less.
I hate this manga, I think.
I think I hate it. I think I hate it, but I can't fucking stop.
Saito just looks like a guy.
Yeah, he's just a fucking dude.
He just looks like a guy.
Yeah, I'm a little
looks like an
disappointed
accountant.
actually in his general guy.
He wears a suit and has black hair and a male cut. He just looks like a tax accountant.
Which is admittedly a pretty fucking funny vibe for a vampire progenitor, but
It's really fun because like the first time you really see him, he's looks like a fucking dude, and is just walking upside down on the ceiling.
That's really good. I found manga pages of him with his head on a chain, but it's coming out of his body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
can he-
God. He's bursting chains from his body like it's blood. From his decapitated neck head hole.
Sorry, he also seems to have, like, chain wings, which I don't think look as cool as the author thought they did when they drew them.
Show me.
It's loading.
Oh, it looks like shit. Wireframe.
It looks really
He
bad.
hasn't finished yet. They didn't finish his model yet. He looks like Doc Ock,
That's the exact vibe.
but shittier.
Sorry, I'm really enjoying this image, which is captioned as Saito summons beasts, which is just really fucking funny.
It's Beast.
It's just a bunch of different animal heads on, like, dragon necks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is able to summon beasts' heads that consist of a dragon, lion, wolf, bear, and a goat heads.
Okay.
Doji described them similar to the beasts of the apocalypse. I fucking guess.
I guess.
Is this another series that just wants to play with the Bible?
Yeah, they kind of, but they don't really commit to it at all.
Okay. They take the coolest parts, like Ava did.
They very much have like an Ava philosophy of, I'm gonna yoink stuff out of
wish-
Revelation, we're gonna go with it.
As people should.
As people
I
should.
wish they would commit to
The only
it a
thing that
little
fucks about the Bible
more.
is the aesthetic.
Because, like, if you're gonna make a whole thing that's, like, the apocalypse and we're gonna take from Revelations, I know that there are lots of things like this. I kind of wish it was, like, fucked up nuns doing the killing of it, which I guess is sort of,
Hey,
like, that
Aster, I've got
exists.
good news for you.
What do
You're
you
a
have good news
writer.
about? Yeah, that's true.
You have hands.
I do have hands.
What if you made a shitty dystopian novel with gay people, with lesbian nuns?
I could do this.
You could make
All right.
lesbian vampire nuns.
Handing it to you with an open palm.
I could do this. And I think if I did this, it would make Rena really happy.
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna palpitate on that for a little bit. I have a
Open a
lot
new
of
Google
plates.
Doc. We can do Pinterest board.
yeah. I got a lot of content plates in the air, but I am gonna
Worm.
turgle that around in my brain.
My DMs are always open.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna ask something, but I forget what.
Well, if it comes back to you, you can do it when we do the outro.
It was something. What was it? Oh, it was actually a question for Aster, because I remember that you got really mad about him wanting to turn people into pillars of salt. What's that about? Him being you in his Seraph form. Is that a Bible thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Now I remember, and now you've activated my almonds again.
Alright, go.
So, that whole thing, if I remember correctly, Alex can double check me, comes from the tale of Sodom and Gomorrah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure you're familiar with the term
Sodomy.
which- right.
Yeah.
So that's where Sodom and Gomorrah come. That's like where that comes from, is the tale of Sodom and Gomorrah. So there's really just something like, I think like God tells these people, he's like, you gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, it sucks here. You have to leave. This is a godless city or whatever. Which, by the way, in that tale, all, like, the dudes are all doing other dudes, and to solve this, the good God-fearing man says, here, take all of my daughters. And that's what he's like, that's the good thing to do.
Okay.
These men who are minding their business and just being gay, that's the problem. Come fuck my daughters. That's not the problem. So, anyways, God's like, you guys gotta get the fuck out of there. But don't look back. Don't do it, or I'm gonna get your ass. I think the wife looks back and, like, it is turned into a pillar of salt. So there's really something that makes me want to start, like, swinging my arms back and forth about making your little gay bait protagonist turn people into the gay punishment from the Bible.
Yeah.
I never knew about the Pillars of Salt thing at all until this was a point in this manga and you got really mad about it.
It's really like, I don't mind like a good shonen gay bait series because like I'm human.
I'm flawed.
You know, like any right.
we,
Like
we all have flaws.
we,
I'm saying this as the same type.
Yeah, no, Pobody's nerfix, like, it's okay, but there was just really something about doing, like, a weird, like, explicit homophobia,
Does
that
this show up in
really-
media often? I know that I noted that I saw it on the Supernatural wiki of Pillars of Salt.
It doesn't really show up that much.
I mean, it makes sense
Yeah.
that it's there.
I think, like you mentioned with Supernatural, it comes up when someone needs to, like, dig deep into, like, biblical mythology to create, like, a biblical punishment, because, like, once you've exhausted, like, the plagues and the apocalypse, you get kind
Okay,
of
so it's one of those deep cuts. One of those deep Bible cuts.
It's a deeper Bible cut than, like,
The
plagues
or
of Egypt,
a
or
swarm of
the-
locusts or whatever.
right, and, like, stuff from the, like, Revelations, because it's just kind of, like, some random fucking book in, like, the Old Testament or whatever, and so, like, people with some knowledge of Christianity, that being Alex and I, will immediately be like, oh, cool,
Yeah.
you made your little gay boy turn people into pillars of salt, okay. Whereas you're like, huh? So
Yeah, I'm just like, I mean, that sounds cool. I mean, that might be why it's there. It does sound pretty cool.
It does sound pretty cool. I
I-
think it might just be, like, thoughtless.
yeah,
It doesn't feel intentional.
It doesn't feel intentional. Just considering that every other part of this is playing such Calvin ball with biblical
I feel like I would-
mythos.
I feel like it would feel more intentional if it was someone else saying that to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's definitely, like, not intentional. It's just like,
No.
it's like, maybe it's like, let's pause.
I mean, it's when he's like turned into his Seraph form and he has like the fucking black goo shooting out of him and he has like dark Solera and horns and he looks evil and it's like I think it fits the aesthetic of, oh, I'm gonna make it look so fucking cool.
Yeah. Absolutely. And like I said, they're playing hard Calvin ball with the rest of the mythos. So
the
like,
Bible.
yeah. I don't think it's intentional, but it doesn't feel very good.
It leaves a bad taste in your mouth, much like a fistful of salt.
Much like a fistful of salt, yes.
Okay,
God.
if there's
So-
nothing else, Alex, or
There's nothing
Esther, if
else.
you had a page you were sitting on.
I certainly didn't have anything. This,
Speak now or
I'm
forever
gonna
hold your
leave you
peas.
with these good boys.
Oh, official art
yeah.
of some boys sippy juices.
Boy sippy juices.
I adore the detail of you has bent his straw, but the pink-haired boy hasn't.
It's really good.
Or at least the angle it's at, it doesn't look like it's bent.
I
Bye.
love Sippy Juicy.
I love sippy juicy. Any official artwork characters just having a snack is always good. Ow! Sorry, something sharp just hit me.
Oh no.
On my feet. It's fine. I'm normal. Thank you for listening. You can find us on Twitter at WikiWizPod, and you can find me on Twitter at Twibang.
You can find me on Twitter at AlexMostly, okay?
And you can find me on Twitter at Nerd of Goodness.
And this has been
don't-
Wikiboys.
Watch out! Don't turn into a demon!
The music used in this episode is Quirky Dog by Kevin MacLeod, found at Incomptech.com and used under the Creative Commons license.